All right. Oh, hello, 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 hello. Oh, I just had a good nap. Oh boy. Oh. One thing about cats, man, we love to sleep. We love to get our beauty sleep. That's a fact. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. I'll get to everything in a moment. I am just adding something real quick. It's you. Jesus Christ. 2 seconds. I'm just changing something on my OBS real quick. And I'll get to all the beautiful people in my chat. There might be just one beautiful person in my chat if I last time I looked. God damn, how do you change this? Who's here? Casey OF. How you doing, Casey? What's up with you? How you doing? I hope you're all right. Hope you had a great day. Is Casey the only person here? That's cool. That's fine. This is going to be a pre-stream because I plan on opening up a spaces in like 20 minutes to a certain community that wants to talk about manifestation. Isn't that fun? Isn't that great? So yeah, I'm just making sure that this is all good, making sure I have the Twitter set up. You know what I mean? So we can talk about manifestation. I don't expect too many people to join, but you know, you always want to build. It's all about seeds. I'm sure you've seen me talk about seeds before, and like growing an idea by watering it with your attention and intention, and all that good stuff. But how am I doing? It's very sweet of you to ask. I'm doing all right. Thank you. I am doing quite all right. Uh, I don't want to hear myself. Let me stop that. Says I have two people live. Two's a crowd. Appreciate you guys coming in here. Um, if you have any questions on manifestation, how to manifest, I wrote an entire book on manifestation. The book, you don't need it like to manifest. I can teach you how to manifest like without the book. It's just the book goes into a lot of technical detail, right? And understanding brings power. The more you understand something, the more power you have over that thing. How the fuck do I get this the way I want to? Mac OS screen. We're going to transform, right? Um. Oh yeah, I can do this. Duh, duh, duh. I put that. Okay. All right, all right. Now we're looking sexy. Now we're looking sexy. Atta boy. Yeah, you can manifest that. I'll get into it in a moment. As soon as I get this drawing app the way I want it to. It's being a bit of a beach. Being a bit of a beach. Okay, I'm gonna move it. I move a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Now we're going to edit transition again. Transform, edit transforms. All right. Oh no, 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 no. That's the other way. That's the other way around, brother. How good is Ophiuchus at manifesting? Um, I say that Western astrology isn't really the most impactful factor when it comes to manifesting. That's my response. You can use it, of course, um, but you just being a human is enough. It's enough. That's all you need to manifest. So I have 20 minutes to make sure everything's in order for the new people or the new person. It can be just one person. I don't give a fuck. He's getting bigger or smaller. I don't know. Oh shit. Okay, that's what I was doing wrong. Bad, 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 bad. Like I had to take a deep breath. So you can do like little details. Like for example, Gary's a Capricorn. From there, you can pull that Capricorns are better at manifesting material things, but like it's not like no one else can do that. You gotta remember, we're in several places at once, and I believe that there are like what 1,700 different timelines, like just about, more or less, like 1730. And half of those timelines, um, yeah, you can. It just we can manifest anything, almost anything. It just requires a bit more concentration and focus because remember, almost everything you manifesting has a counterforce, right? But yeah, like for one thing, I disagree with Gary a lot on this topic. Like he says, only man can manifest, right? But like, but like, you're a woman in half the timelines. You know what I mean? I believe that you're male in half the timelines and you're female on half the timelines. So what does that mean, right? You just can't manifest and have that doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry. Um, again, I can only get that conclusion from Dakota Hive and the background that it provides. There you go. And then put this, still adjusting the size. That should be fine, right? You can't see what I'm talking about yet. I'm gonna order this to the front, move to top. Hopefully that did something. Oh, dummy! I'm a dummy. I'm poopy head. I forgot to do something. So all that work was for nothing. Could some animals be aliens? How do I answer that? Damn near every animal you see is representative of some force. Damn near everything you see. The max screen capture. Yeah. Well, like psyop. I don't know if that's the right word, right? But like definitely, where he gets this information from isn't the people behind that don't have the best in mind for humanity. I'll say that. He's with the Galactic Federation, which is basically like the Anunnaki, and not like the good parts of the Anunnaki, because there are some Anunnaki factions that have signed treaties and try to help humanity and Earth ascend. But like you know, I don't think that's what the Galactic Federation has in mind. If you believe in that, right? But yeah, no, he's a op, and like just how he is just very toxic, man. He sends his people on you if you disagree with him. He fucking blocks you, and like has like 8,000 burner accounts so I can attack you. It's very annoying. It's very childish. Um, this is like if you're so sure. Uh, I didn't pay attention to that. Not because like I didn't like it or whatever. It's just I didn't pay attention to that. Isn't he? That's the annoying part about black people, bro. Like fucking. Did you see Trump talk about the 14th Amendment? And he was like, that was meant for the descendant of slaves. And then you have, like, a lot of black people was happy with that. The FBAs were happy with that. But then you have like these niggas saying that we came from the Yakub. What do you mean by slaves? Is he calling them like this? Like niggas are just stupid, man. Oh my god, I don't like the black spiritual community, man. The ones who just go far out. I guess I'm considered far out, right? Like once you understand me, you know that I'm far out. But some of these niggas, man, just where's your head at, bro? What are you even trying to say? Um, I mean, of course, he seems like a good guy. Like that's what you do. Why would you make yourself seem like a bad guy? Transition. Hey, there you go. That's decent. That's decent for now. We'll go with that. And then, Yeah, of course he seems like a good guy. Like yeah, like he's the good guy in every story. It says Gray Portal followed me 3 minutes ago. You were in my chat. You just wasn't following me. What the hell? Who knows? The thing about it is, right, people like Trump has clones, right? And Trump is apparently a clone of Inky. Well, not maybe not a clone, but like a different version of Inky. So you never know if his birth chart is true. And the tablets, the Sumerian tablets, yeah, like you don't trust anything with them, man. Like, yeah, these are people who hate humanity, man. Like, why would you trust anything with them? All right, time to get the stream set up. I'm streaming. Um, how do you do this? I always gotta fucking refigure out how to put my put a spaces on. Once upon a time I was a nigga from Compton. Oh my god, these spaces. Create your space. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Um, I don't know if he's like intentionally a psyop, right? Because like for example, like you have a take. How to reflect to say his name? It's Kabumber Tegata, right? I believe he thinks he's genuine, right? I don't think he's trying to deceive people. I believe he thinks he's genuine, and I think he believes his source is like a genuine source with who has humanity's best intention in mind, right? Then there's other people like Zachariah Ascension. Well, I don't even know because maybe Zachariah Ascension can be mistaken. A lot of these people can just simply be mistaken, right? When you're dealing with like Enki, you're dealing with a being who's fully evolved from his matrix, right? So you went through all 15 levels of his matrix. The amount of information that he can process, the amount of things he can do and think, and the amount of experience he has is billions of times more than us. He has access to his Akashic records, so he has all his memories, right? That's billions of years of experience right there in dealing with these situations, right? His processing speed is so much faster. Um, Not to mention that his vibration is higher, artificially propped up, while humanity's vibration is artificially limited. So it's just they stack the deck in their favor so much, man. So with these questions, I don't think, but it wouldn't surprise me if Zachariah Stinson and Cobbler were intentionally deceiving people for their own gain. I'm gonna open up the spaces at about 7. Who just text me? Oh, that was checking my phone. Checking my phone. Yeah, the space is about manifestation. Hopefully, you guys will be able to hear the spaces, the Twitter spaces. You know what I mean? I might just have the Twitter spaces pulled up. You know what I mean? Who's this? Yeah, and there's a bunch of girls in this community. I think it's like majority. Like I might be like one of like 10 men in this community. So this means be on you guys' best behavior. Don't be asking about fucking aliens and shit. Don't be dethroning. They might show up in this chat. Best behavior. No bullshit. I'm trying to welcome people who may not know stuff, right? And I'll be doing these hopefully once a week. So that's an excuse for me to stream too. It's an excuse for me to stream. So now I can just stream and do the fucking the spaces at the same time. Yeah. How many people are on my space? Still two? Appreciate you. Gang stalking? Like yeah, that's like a common method, but for a lot of things, like yeah, they do that. That's an estimate. Who knows if it's exactly 15? And shit can always change, man. It's not like I'm in the fucking rooms with the Anunnaki with Trump. Or maybe he decides, you know what, fuck it, 5 years is when we want to press that button. Rizza Realm, welcome, welcome. The plan, the plan is to actually. I still gotta work on it. Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? More, create your space. Only people I invite to speak. Let's see. Oh, all about manifestation. Topics. We're gonna make this about, is it spirituality in here? I want to play music too. Yeah, it just opens up your horizon a lot. Like for example, Tom Homan. I don't think Tom Homan is an alien. I think he's an American who truly believes that Donald Trump is the best for this country, and he's just playing that belief. I don't think. I think if a lot of people knew the end game that Donald Trump has for like people, I don't think they would support him. But now he seems like a really good option. I think a lot of humans are just like that, and gotta remember these people think want to have like processing speed that's thousands of times greater than a human, than the smartest human, and they have AI on their side, right? They have the good AI, like the real AI. You know, the super advanced AI is already out there. Um, yeah, these people is just better for now. We're going to be better. We're better. We have greater potential than the Anunnaki, which is why they're so intent on keeping us enslaved. You know what I mean? But like, we still got to make it. We got to make it out of here first. So the ascension is set to happen soon, like the actual ascension. I did make a whole spaces about how we're in the ascension right now. Let's see. I can't do astrology, astrology. Daylight, he's nice. Like I listen to his battle with Tay Rock all the time, which is classic. He's really nice, but I think he's too lyrical, lyrical. Can I listen to music? I only have like what 30 followers. I'm listening to music. How about that? Oh no, I don't have the settings because I'm gonna upload this to YouTube and like I don't have the settings to separate my fucking to where it can say separate DMCA music from people. The people. I'm not gonna start right now. I'm gonna start soon. Record the spaces. Yes, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Average stream bit rate too high. Yeah, and like this is like 1% of what Dakota Hive talks about, right? It's also talking about free energy, right? Because it's all about like what Trump wants to introduce to people, introduce to the world. Man, he can change the world a lot. It's he is the king right now. He's been ordained king. You see all these people just fucking. It's not suspicious that everything goes his way. Like just everything just happens to go his way. I guess not. I guess like he did get arrested and shot at, but like he survived. Like never mind, bro. I'm not talking about that right now. 5 more minutes. We're not the perfect image of the Anunnaki. Yeah, no, that's not. They don't believe that whatsoever. They see us as scum. They see us as like bottom of the barrel trash can. They hate us with every fiber of our being. They hate you and me, but you and me and everyone else individually. They hate every human being individually with like a passion. They tried to rape us out of existence. That didn't work. They tried to fucking slaughter us. That didn't work. We keep coming back. Our DNA keeps coming back. They don't like us. These Anunnaki people do not like us. They hate us with a passion. They keep trying to find creative ways to fuck us up, and we just survive. Off pure strength of our DNA being able to regenerate, is we survive. They do not like us. They did not design us, right? And the things they do design is like they design slaves, like the Neanderthals. They created the Neanderthals and purely number one to rape humans out to outbreed humans and to breed us out of the genetic gene pool, but that didn't work because our DNA is so strong and so powerful, like just the base DNA is so powerful. And number two, to mine gold, specifically orm, which is monoatomic gold, right? They create slaves, they don't create us. They wish they can create us. They're good geneticists, but like only to a level to where like we just don't understand, right? Compared to like real geneticists, they're just children. Real geneticists made us, made humans, right, and made other races too, not just humans. But like, yeah, you don't understand how much these people hate you. Just think of the world you're living in, right? Think of the world you're living in, where like your food is poisoned. Everything you see is a lie. Everything you pay attention to is a lie. They're constantly lying to you about the shape of the earth, even lying to you about what's in Antarctica, lying to you about free energy, right? They have you slaving away your life to pay for fucking gas and food and all these other bills, right? Instead of where we could be living in a world with free energy, where all of our problems are solved, and we just have to work for a couple hours out of every day, and we can spend the rest of our time creating. They shorten the time. They shortened the amount of time in the day, so we can't enjoy ourselves. They shortened it from 24 hours to 14 hours. Like all the shit they do, man. Fucking vaccines. You don't do vaccines if you love us. Why would the Anunnaki not inject themselves, but inject anyways? No, these creatures don't love us in any sense of the word. Jews. They're Jews pretty much. Um, and their specific story is kind of a tragedy. All right, enough about the Anunnaki. I'm going to go stream. Mm, so what I might have to do? What did I do this last time? I think I had to take a deep breath. Actually, nope. One second. Let me add another source. Oh, ooh. Mac OS screen capture. I think that's wrong one. Okay. Remove. Yep. Add Mac OS screen capture. What about number 3? Nope. So I'm gonna have to add a new one. All right. Remove. Yep, we want to remove it. macOS screen capture. I'm gonna make this spaces. Window capture. Nope. I'm gonna put this to Google Chrome. To you. Okay. What about that? It's greatness. Still too big. Fuck. Okay. Well, you guys don't really need to see this one, honestly. But I'll still make it pretty, nice and pretty for y'all. Hopefully, like, so someone can always just not come at the same time. Like, I could just be alone. And that's fine. I'll still talk about manifestation. So no matter what happens, we're going to be learning. We're learning. What are we doing? What are we doing? God damn, y'all niggas is sick. I'm gonna have it to where like the DMCA music doesn't get uploaded to the VOD, right? Because if I listen to music now and I upload a VOD, it can get copyrighted because if I play certain music and I want to play a song right now, but like it can get copyrighted by UMG and all these other people. So I'm gonna have it by my next stream to where I can play DCMA music and it won't show up in the VOD pretty much. 2 minutes, I'm doing all right. Let's see. That looks good. And that looks good. All right. All right. All right. So we're going to transition. Sexy. Sexy. All right. Bet. Start now. Okay. Here's MySpace. This is how it shows up. Actually, let's not do that. Copy the link. I'll wait for people to show up in my spaces. You guys can just go up here. Oh, dang! You're going in my spaces and my Twitch. All right, that's cool. I see it. I'm having both open. I'm having both open. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to go here. All right, bet. 1 second. I still got to do. Uh, I had to post in this community quote. Oh, Jesus Christ. What's up, beautiful people? Um, I'm planning on putting this in one of my communities really quick, so give me a second. I'm gonna give them a chance to come in here if they want to come in here. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, everybody sit back, relax. Plan on talking about manifestation today. All about manifestation. How to manifest, all that stuff. I wrote an entire book on it. The book is more for the technical people, people who want to understand things at a greater pace. But yeah, welcome. Come up here if you want to. Ask questions about manifestation. We're only talking about manifestation, at least for the first part of this spaces, for like an hour or two. For like an hour or two. But welcome. Um, yeah, I wrote an entire book on manifestation, teaching people how to manifest. I've manifested great things, manifested a job, manifested money, manifested people into my life, and I just want to help people. So give me 2 seconds. Where's my spaces at? Right here. I'm on my phone right now, and I'm on Twitch. So shout out to my people on Twitch. Give me a follow on Twitch, twitch.tv/numbers and stars. I'll give you priority. So if you comment something on Twitch, I'll respond to you faster than if you're just on Spaces or if you reply to this tweet. For people who don't know me, I'm Cat Prince. I'm a numerologist. I'm an astrologer. I do a lot of great things. Why does it say I'm disconnected? No, I'm not. You guys can hear me, right? Put it put an emoji up if you can hear me. Uh-oh, there's no emojis. I don't think people can hear me. This is dangerous. Copy this link. Hello. Y'all hear me? All right. People hear me now. Okay. There might be a little delay. No. I forgot. I'm on stream. Fuck. I was checking my DMs. All right. Thank you guys. It's just a small little delay. That's all it is. Let's see. Quote. Put this into the manifesting. Hey, y'all. Come to my spaces if you want to hear and ask questions about manifestation. So this is a space where people come up and talk, right? I can just talk by myself, not a problem. But yeah, this is spaces where people come up and ask questions and shit. I'm here to give you advice and help you with manifestation in general. Post. All right. We have Mr. Jubril coming up here.
What's good, my guy?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Nothing much. I figure I entertain the space today. Ask a couple questions.
Yep. And hopefully we have some people from my community, the manifestation community, coming in. It's majority women. So okay, it's majority women who don't know me and who don't know like the way I tweet. So be on your best behavior is what I'm saying. All right, none of this
No,
shit.
I'm not gonna bug out. I gotta go eat in a bit anyway, man.
Yeah, all right.
But
That's for everybody. But yeah. What's up, man? What you got?
all right. So I guess in terms of the physical act of manifestation, I've always viewed it more like along the lines of visualization and kind of formulating a plan and kind of embodying that within it, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wonder, are there other methods to it? Like when people say they manifest, like to me, manifest is nothing but just the plan that you kind of enact in your head, if that makes sense.
Yep. I'm on Twitch and I'm on Twitter at the same time. Elra Ox on Twitch said hello. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. So the thing about like this matrix, because I used to be like, oh no, there's only one way to do things, and if you don't do it this way, you're wrong. There's the people who designed this matrix made sure there's more than one way to skin a cat. So if there's another way to manifest and it works, right, and you've seen it work, fucking that's cool. Do your way. There's like 7 different ways to find alternate energy, right? I used to think there was only one, but like there's at least 7 different ways to reach a free energy, as an example, right? So the people who made this matrix, They're very smart and they make sure there's more than one way to skin a cat. I just my way of manifestation is it, and you're right, it is basically just visualization, but there are still techniques within that that you can do to help impress you, not impress you, to help advance that, right? Advance
Hmm.
that technique. But yeah, visualization, and the thing about it, what people don't really know, or at least like one big misconception, is that you're always manifesting. Like humans are always manifesting at all times, no
For
matter
sure.
what. Like manifesting is what we do. Hold on, Elra Ox, I'll get to you. Manifesting is what we do. From the moment, even when you're asleep, because manifestation comes from your third eye, your pineal gland, and your pineal gland never closes. It never goes to sleep. It's always awake. Um, so yeah, it's always like as soon as you find that out, as soon as you know this, now it's all about your diet. You know, what are you entering? What are you allowing yourself to consume? But that's affecting your mental, right, and affecting your thoughts and your actions, and so on and so forth. That hopefully that answered your question.
No, 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 that makes sense. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can add to that, but for the most part, yeah, I agree. I mean, if you think outside of just like let's say the method that I mentioned, what have you seen that's worked for you and that's worked for others?
Um, I wrote an entire book on manifestation, and that talks about like the method I use. Um, actually, I should probably post that in here. Who cares?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's called The Mechanics of Manifestation. I gotta find it now. But yeah, and it's repeatable. That's one thing I like about my method. I'll get into the method if anyone from the fucking community comes here. If not, then I'll give me like 5 minutes. But yeah, I like my concepts to be reliable. I like my concepts, my spiritual concepts to be repeatable, right? And if it's not reliable and repeatable, then what's the point, right? That's
Right.
why I don't really like flowery language, like you must be one with the universe and raise your vibration. Like, cool, what does that mean? Like step by step, what does that mean? So that's one advantage of my method, which is an advanced form. It's like again an advanced form of visualization, and then and where do I go from here? I don't want to talk about it yet. I want to make sure people from the community actually get here. I'm gonna give them a couple minutes. They can be shy.
Now you got it. So I imagine it's just kind of the act of making yourself attractive to the things that you're trying to manifest.
No, no, honestly. Let's talk about your higher self. Yeah. So honestly, it's just a way of communicating with your higher self, because no one manifests really. It's all the aether that does that work.
Hmm.
The aether does that. For people who don't know what the aether is, it's this. How do I say this? Fuck. The aether
I
is,
know what you mean by the aether.
yeah, but people may not. So I'm going to
True,
explain
true.
it
Go
real
ahead.
quick. Yeah. So the aether is source, right, or God, in the truest sense of the word. You don't pray to it. It's just it's here to be commanded by me and you and anyone else in this matrix. The aether is the computer that executes the program of manifestation. Yeah, that's a nerd way of saying it, but yeah, the aether is
Meant to be
manifested.
manipulated by us.
Yeah,
What you're saying?
to be
Okay.
to be commanded. I said commanded for a reason because it accepts
Mm.
commands. Shapes and letters are one way of commanding it, right? It's like really hidden knowledge, but like a triangle sends a message to the aether. A square is sending a message to the aether, right? And the more advanced shapes you go, the more complex these commands go. And the aether absolutely must listen to you, right? Your thoughts are commands because and here's where I'm getting to my humans are God, but like people take it the wrong way, man. I don't mean humans are like all powerful fucking deities that should be worshipped. No, no. A God simply means someone who can manifest. That's
Mm.
all I mean, right? And humans can manifest through our pineal glands and the crystals in our pineal gland, and that's how we send commands. And our pineal gland is what connects us to our higher selves. Our higher selves are gods, pretty much. But the thing is, like, it's like you controlling a Madden character, right? Like you're like controlling a quarterback. You are God to that quarterback. You understand? Like your understanding of things is so much greater. You know way more than that quarterback. The quarterback in Madden only knows what's on the field,
Yep.
right? And that's the relationship we have with our higher selves. Our higher selves is controlling us, high key, low key, like it's a video game, but it's also controlling us and the other 1,700 versions of ourselves in other timelines. It's controlling the other versions of ourselves in other dimensions, right? It's God in the sense that like We ask our higher,
Super intelligence.
yeah. It knows everything. It knows everything
Hmm.
already, and that's the reason why our higher selves decided to come into a matrix so we can experience things, so we can experience time, because time brings anticipation. We can experience things like fear and excitement and all these other things, right? Problem. The problem is that the powers that be have made it extremely difficult for us to communicate with our higher selves. Um, they've done a couple things. The reptilian brain, for example, it surrounds and it suffocates the pineal gland. That's its own. That's its only job. So it's kind of like if you ever like played music at your phone, then you like wrapped it around like a pillow or with sheets. Now that music is a lot sounds a lot less quieter, right? Or is a lot
No, no, for
quieter.
sure.
Yeah. So now WMMR. I'm looking at my Twitch chat. My bad. So now your higher self can't really hear you. There are ways to get around that though. There are ways to get around that. I talk about that in my book. It's all about like, who's requesting me to come up here. I just saw that. MMR. Oh, there you go.
When for me, right,
Mm-hmm.
my relationship with my higher self, I would usually just attribute it to kind of like knowing what I should be doing at that current moment,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know like what other relationship I would have to it. So like for example, if I'm laying down doing nothing, like there's always my higher self always has the correct answer of what I should be doing, essentially. But I don't know how to expand that if there is any expansion beyond that.
Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of ways. Oh, hold on. There's a bunch of ways. Actually, let me get to my Twitch chat real quick. Era Ox
You're good,
says,
man?
"Doing good. How are you? I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. Hopefully, you're doing fine. And no other questions. All right, cool. So, your relationship with your higher self. Hold on. Let me make sure. Stop trying to reconnect, dummy. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. 2 seconds. Let me focus. Where's my community at? Damn. But yeah, no, you. It's all about communicating, right? And your higher self always has your back. Your higher self always has your back. It's the only thing, the only person who's ever like been fully for you is your higher self. Everybody has a higher self. Well, every sentient person has a higher self. How about that? Right? There are like I do believe there are soulless people walking around here, and that's the importance of your soul right there. Your higher self, you being connected with the other timelines, right? With yourself in the other timelines. That's what dreams are, right? When you go to sleep, you're viewing another timeline version of you, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and so on and so forth. But no, you improve your relationship with your higher self. There's like direct and indirect ways you can eat better, right? Because what you allow into your body, what you allow to feed into your body, is directly impacting your relationship with your pineal gland, your relationship with your higher self. Um, there's a way like to write to where like your higher self can see what you mean, right? Like what is it? Like you write, you don't use vowels. You write like with your left hand because the indent that you're leaving can influence your words, right? There's a reason why the government pushed for people to be right-handed, and there's a reason why like what's the stat? Like 99% of people in the world
Yeah,
or in America are right-handed. They did that for a reason. That's intentional because the electrical indentation that we leave on our words, I think it's called dextrorotation. Yes, where like the way we write our words leaves a negative charge. So now it just cancels out whatever we're trying to say, and the aether gets confused when it tries to read what we're writing, right? Whereas lever
makes
rotation,
sense. Yeah,
yeah, lever rotation brings a positive charge to your words. So now your words are amplified pretty much, and now the aether has a higher chance of seeing what you're trying to say. But you don't use vowels. You don't use you use pencil because that's lead crystal, right? On paper, which is also crystal, crystal on crystal. There's a reason why they're pushing for pens to replace everything and everything to be online, because again, the aether just can't read what you're trying to say, and so on and so forth. What else?
interesting.
Yeah, the better way to communicate if you're using on paper, because there's a way to do it without that stuff. You don't need paper to communicate with your higher self. The better way to do it is drawings, right? Just draw whatever you want in great detail. If you want a car, draw that car, draw what color it is. Well, no, not the color, but yeah, draw that car out. You know, and in as much detail as possible. Your higher self communicates through images. It communicates through emotions. What's up, MMR? What you got to say?
Yo, so I just wanted to first start off by thanking you for hosting this space. I always look forward to whatever content you post, and we I do kind of like ask you questions on messages once in a while. So I wanted to say thank you for your responses.
Yep.
I have a couple of questions when it comes to this whole higher self thing and how it pertains to like the real big picture of whatever's going on in the universe right now, right? So I know through your content and Ion Tech's content that he talks about how ultimately our higher selves are in charge of all of this and we want to experience all of these things. But how does this tie into our higher selves also wanting to put ourselves in this simulation where the simulation in and of itself it's already so corrupted and degraded, and this whole thing about manifestation and being fractalized versions of God per se, and how this also ties in with even like whatever the Anunnakis are up to, right? Because I think from the ultimate level, what I'm hearing from you guys is that there's one singular all mind in control of all these things, and we're just fractalized versions. So did we in a way also ask for it by
Um,
asking for it,
I think
ask for
that's
like
a mistake
corruption?
to just assume there's an overmind controlling things. It's just like
So you okay? So that's a mistake. Okay.
that's we're a part of the aether. We're all a part of the aether. At least all sentient people are just fractals of the aether. Meaning,
Hmm.
um, just like how a chair has like billion pieces of aether crystal that are just experiencing what it's like to be a chair.
Right.
We are experiencing what it's like to be human, to manifest, right? And eventually our roles will switch, and eventually we'll be joining source and be a part of the aether, and so on and so forth. So no, there's not an overmind controlling everything. It's just more like we're individuals. We're individuals expressing ourselves, like in living and doing things on our own thing. And what would be the
Right.
point of living in creation if we were all just a part of the same overmind? I guess like in the sense of like finding out what creation can do. That's like really the entire purpose of creation. It's just finding out the things we can do, the toys we can bring
Right.
into the matrix, like fingers, right? Fingers are very advanced, thumbs are very advanced things as far as creation goes, and we're just finding out what we can do with that, right? And then there's other technologies, and I'm sure there's more advanced races out there now than there were when humans first came here. And they're all just trying to see how far we can go with creation, and we're all just doing our own thing. Um, for example, allegedly, like people, I hate fat girls. Allegedly, people before we came into this matrix, like in order to come into this matrix, every single human being had to be someone of great worth. Like we had to achieve a lot in order to even be in this matrix, to have these bodies, and to do all the things that we're doing, right?
Right.
And we're supposed
Right.
to continue that journey. It's just we got a couple roadblocks in the way. That's all. But no, I disagree with it being just one overmind controlling
Right. I
everybody.
see.
I disagree. You could be right, right? I'm not the expert on this. Ask Iron
Right.
Tex, right? He'll tell you, but no.
Right.
Jabril, you wanted to say something?
Um, do you subscribe to the belief that only a pure 33 can escape the Matrix?
No. Yeah, no. Escape the Matrix.
Okay.
There is no escaping the Matrix. There is no escaping. Why would they? There's more than one Matrix. Number one, they're not meant to be escaped from. Like, if you could escape from this Matrix, that's very fucking dangerous, right? It's not the healthiest thing in the world. Number two, the purpose of a matrix is to help you evolve, right? Like, treat it as a school. A matrix is a school teaching you certain things, right? There's different types of matrices. There's matrices when, like, as far as I know, as far as I've been told, there's matrices where like it's okay to kill people and for it to be a war kind of matrix and to just
Yeah,
fulfill
the
your ego.
Utopia Matrix.
Yeah, which is what this is supposed to be before the Anunnaki and all that stuff that came around. I'm not making this an Anunnaki spaces. I'm making this a manifestation one though.
Okay, word.
Yeah, but like, yeah, there is no escaping. You gotta. The only way to escape is to get through. Get through it. It's like a school, and you gotta graduate at each level. So we're at the fourth dimension right now. We'll be in the fifth dimension, and so on and so forth. You have to because there's certain things that unlock. Your DNA unlocks certain abilities as you climb. So imagine just a toddler, which is the third dimension, escaping the matrix. Like, no, that's very dangerous, extremely dangerous, for themselves and other people. But yeah, MMR, what's up?
Right. So is there any credence to the whole thing that we're seeing on, ufology Twitter, where people keep saying that, oh, it's about time soon, it's going to become like 5D, you're going to manifest like 10 times faster. But what is up with the whole 5D thing?
It's all about what you
They've been saying
believe.
that shit since like 2018, bro. I've been seeing that for the longest, man.
It's all about what you
Yeah,
That's
believe.
yeah.
that's clickbait.
No, it's all about what you
I've been
believe.
seeing
I
a
had
lot of
spaces
people
earlier talking
talk
about
about
how we're in the ascension right now, and like we're ascending today. Like right now, you're choosing what timeline you want to be in. Do you want to be in a timeline where there's aliens and shit? Fucking invest your intention in that. If you want to be in a timeline where there's what's another example? Where if you want to be in a timeline where you're merging with AI and you have the Neuralink, and invest your attention in that. It's all about what you want to invest your attention into. Let me see what's going on Twitch. Are pigs?
So in a way, like you literally have like the free will in this to decide, like, all right, I want the alien timeline or I want the Musk timeline. Like you could actually have a say and manifest that. Is that what you're saying?
You can step into it. Yeah, just think of it as a stepping into that timeline because there's a bunch of different timelines going on right now. But I'll get back to you in a second. I gotta respond to my Twitch. Got a couple good questions coming on. Let's see. First time chatter, Spinks X578B. Do I know you? Do I know who you are? But yeah, how would you go about manifesting money, Mr. Chad? That's a very good question. You cannot really manifest money. Money is like one of the few things you can't manifest. Why? Because one of the highest laws in this matrix is that you cannot steal. Stealing is really, really bad. You cannot steal. Murder is considered to be a theft of life. So stealing, big no no. And we don't really own money. That's the trick. That's the trick when it comes to money. Who owns money? That would be the Federal Reserve or whoever owns the Federal Reserve, right? So, so you can't really manifest something that's not yours. The trick, the trick to that is manifesting a situation where money will come to you, right? That's like the workaround. But you can't manifest money directly. That's a big no-no. Because just like how you can't manifest stealing someone's stuff. I have another question from my Twitch.
So how can you manifest a person to come to your life?
Um,
Not saying that I'm asking, but just like if that's the principle, then how can you like if it's against somebody's will, like
well,
how would you?
if it's against someone's will, like there's other factors at play. I'll get to that question really quick. Someone just asked, "Are pigs partly human?" Um, yes. Next question. I'm not answering. I'm not going into detail. This is manifestation spaces. Uh, let's see. What's next? Oh yeah, you asked about how to manifest a person. Okay. Um, Same thing you do like with manifesting a car. It's all about free will, right? Ed Lattimore, who is a dumb coon. I do not like Ed Lattimore, but he did have a very decent article a couple years ago where he was like the difference between needing and wanting a car, right? People who want a car will work very hard for it and save up money and buy a car. Someone who needs a car will just steal your fucking car, right? And that's why you don't really want to be manifesting from a position of a desperation and need, right? Because now like it's not going to work out. You have less chance of working out, and it's going to clash with your higher self. Your higher self can't really do that. I mean, it can, I'm pretty sure, but there are rules. There are rules. The Aether is the referee of this matrix. It decides the rules. There are rules you have to abide by. But yeah, manifesting a person, if the person wants to be around you, number one, then you're already working in your favor. It's not like now if you're trying to manifest somebody you've hurt, that's going to be a bit more difficult. You have some karma you need to work through. Yeah, you need to repair that relationship, or maybe just wait until the next lifetime, right? Repair that relationship into the next life, but it can still happen. Who's the guy? Hold on, I gotta look up this person. He wrote a lot of books that I like. Outwitting the Devil. Napoleon Hill, that's his name. Napoleon Hill. He had a story in one of his books. I don't know if it's Outwitting the Devil or if it's the other one he's really known for. Not Think and Grow Rich. He had another book where like he wrote specifically about manifestation, and it always stuck with me. But anyways, he had a story where like this husband and wife fought. Right? They fought, really big fight, and the husband just fucking left. He said, "Fuck you, bitch," and I'm out of here. Right? The wife, what she would do, she pretended that he was always going to come back, right? And she laid out his dinner for him as if he was going to come back that night. And she just patiently waited for her husband. So every single day, she just laid out her dinner for him, his dinner for him. Got his outfit ready, all the stuff that she usually does when he's there. And eventually, he came back. He came back a year later, and that was her manifesting her husband coming back, right? She could have just easily gave up and said fuck him, but no. That's just one example. It's a small example of somebody manifesting a person. And again, how do you manifest? I don't know if I've answered your question yet. It's the same way you would manifest a car. You manifest this person being around you. You manifest their smell. What do they taste like? Unless it's like, no, still, you use all your senses. You use all your senses. That's what they're here for. What do they taste like, smell like, look like, feel like? What are they doing around you? What picture a scene in your head, right? Are you driving in a car with them, or are you Is it like you want to manifest a specific business person, right? Manifest you being in that room. Imagine shaking his hand, right? It's all visualization. You have everything you need. Imagine shaking his hand. Imagine, signing stuff, signing paperwork. That'll get you a big deal. You just gotta imagine yourself in that room. That's step one. No, that's only step one. Visualization is only like what step one or step two. I don't know. I forget. I think step one was like formulating the idea, and then step two was like visualizing it. But anyways, hopefully that answers a part of your question. Anyone else can come up and talk about manifestation. This is the spaces where you come up here. Don't be afraid. Um, Put your hand down, MMR, unless you're asking something, because like I'm kind of confused. Did I answer your question, Spinks578B? He asked me, so if I can't manifest money directly, how do you go about it? I said, you want to manifest situations where money will come to you. For example, when I was doing readings, well, I still do readings. I have like entire subliminals where I manifest getting more appointments. I got another question. Well, go ahead. Yeah, but I was manifesting more appointments, which just meant more money for me. But I just manifested doing more readings. I thought about just doing more readings and helping people out and getting more appointments and stuff like that, and it worked. Like I experienced like a jump and like I doubled my income basically with that manifestation in particular. Okay, let me re-put this back into the community. What's up, MMR?
Right. So I wanted to ask more about manifesting with the intent for the timeline that we want in this ascension period. Could you get a little bit more into how we are going to do that? Is it about really imagining the timeline as if it already happened?
Yeah, because I don't know if you were here earlier, but I was like, we're always manifesting at all times. So
Mhm.
it's a literal battle for your mind, right? Look at the TV, the average TV show. I never really liked superhero TV shows because I just dropped something. Yeah, I don't really like superhero TV shows because they're always implying that being a human sucks, right? That being a human is less than, right? And you must have superpowers to solve the problems of the world, right? That's subliminal. That's a subliminal that the powers that be is spreading throughout the mind. Something called a mind virus, right? So now you think you're inferior to yourself, and you got to be Superman or Iron Man or all these people to have an impact on the world. That's why I don't really like superheroes. Number one and number two, they're just retellings of Anunnaki stories, pretty much. Like I'm pretty sure Thor is literally a superhero. Flash, every single speedster is pretty much Hermes or Thoth, right? And Loki is Thoth. I think someone asked in my Twitch which person would be Loki. Loki is just Thoth. Um, so how would you manifest winning the lottery? Well, like you don't. The lottery is rigged, pretty much. I mean, you can manifest it. I'm sure it'll take a minute. But no, there are better things to do with your time. But if you want to, I'm sure you can manifest winning the lottery. Because some lotteries are lucky. You can just win like small stuff. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen with people in GGG3. There's a lottery code actually, if I'm not mistaken. It's just not public. But yeah, you asked. What did you ask, MMR? You said to about manifesting the timeline that we want to be in. Yeah,
Yeah, the timeline. Yeah.
it's literally just imagining what you want to be in and spreading the word and getting that
Right.
message out. And just like if there's a principle within manifestation. If two people are manifesting the same thing, it happens twice as fast, right? Which is that principle alone is why the CIA, FBI, the government invests so heavily into our minds, right? That's why MK Ultra was such a thing, and the sons of MK Ultra. It changes every generation the name, but still like the sons of MK Ultra, and why they're so invested in the powers of our mind because there's 5 billion humans on the planet. Imagine if they got all 5 billion to think the same thing at the same time. The Aether has no choice but to manifest that thing, right? Because the Aether must listen to us, right? So again, manifest a future you want to be in. Manifest a future with clean air, right? With clean air. Manifest a future where there's no fucking vaccines or no nanites, with no Illuminati people trying to contaminate everything that you touch and see. Manifest a future with better technology, right? And all the greater technology, and it's not just about thinking too, right? Visualization is very powerful, but the Aether respects action. That's like the last step in my book. At least I think I put it there. Yeah, the last step is action. The Aether respects action. So what are you going to do to get you closer to that timeline, to get you closer to that manifestation, right? Because anyone can just sit in a room and dream about being a billionaire, right? But like, what are you going to do to align yourself with that timeline, with that manifestation? Because if you just sit in your room, you're not really getting anything done. It's all about the amount of work you're willing to put in. It's just manifestation is like a guarantee.
Well, what are your thoughts on like manifesting the psychic abilities that CIA always coveted and talks about low key?
Manifesting those abilities, like if you don't have them already, I think you're asking about like what actions would you take, right? Rather than just like,
Yeah. Like the manifestation of those psychic abilities and like the awakening of all like those pineal superpowers that are actually already innate in us.
well, again, like a lot of what we call superpowers is just your pineal gland. It's just stuff your pineal gland can already do, or maybe you're an indigo, right? And that stuff happens. But like that's kind of off topic though. I'll get back around to that because there's still things I need to do. I'm kind of distracted. I'm reading my Twitch chat right now. I
Okay.
have Rothschild 33, Mr. Rothschild 33. Are you following me? I don't think you're following me. You're asking me a question. You're not following me. That's very rude. Anyways, I've made up scenarios like daydreaming, and those exact situations happen around me. How does that work? Yeah, it's just that's a part of manifestation. Yeah, just small, minor manifestations. He followed me immediately. Oh, you're good, man. Um, it's like minor manifestations. Like, you ever have situations, and anyone in the room can talk, where like you'd be like, um, where like you feel like the universe is listening to you. Like you'll be like, what's one thing that I manifested on accident? Like I didn't mean to. I just said it and I spoke it into existence. Um, it can be anything random. Like I think I said, oh, she's gonna call me. Like I think of now when I think of people. Okay, first off, something like telepathy. Humans are supposed to be telepathic in the third dimension. Like that's like one of the things we're supposed to have. But again, our vibrations are artificially limited. So we should be able to manifest, and it doesn't happen. I think very very light low level manifestations. I mean low level telepathy still happens because it's an innate part of our abilities. Like we just already have it within our DNA. It's been severely reduced. So whenever you think of someone and they call you, that's again that's what I'm talking about. That very very low level manifestation. I mean low level telepathy. Let's see. All right, let me get back into this community. Let me talking. Any other questions? Anyone else want to come up and talk? Or are you just enjoying the benefits of my voice, my silky smooth voice? We've been streaming for an hour. Thank you. I have 33 followers. Wow. Can soulless people do telepathy? No. Having a soul extremely important because without a soul you don't have your higher self. Without a soul you don't really have other people. That's the difference between people with souls and people without souls. Without a soul you don't have a higher self. Without a soul you don't have other timelines, following you. Without a soul you're missing out on a lot, man. You can't really dream. At least that's what I believe. Maybe other people disagree with me. That's fine. Anyone else want to come up here? Oh, we got someone else. Who is this? Nick Park. What's up, Nicker? Wait, are you here? Hello?
Yo, what's up?
Oh, what's good, man? How you doing? How you doing?
Yo, what's up? Doing good. So I'm fairly certain I'm indigo, and I wanted to ask you something about manifestation in that regard.
Um,
Um,
I think they're unrelated, and I'm not the guy to talk to when it comes to being indigo. I do know
mm,
who you should talk to, and that is Mr. Do you know who IonTeX PMF is?
yeah, I've been following for a bit,
Have you talked to him
but
about it? Because he'll respond to you.
I have asked some questions, but I just got thinking recently about whether to manifest just generally visualizing a society where people are waking up and ascending,
Hmm.
whereas visualizing myself being in a position to help people wake up, and how to balance those two um, visions, like which one to focus on more.
Why not
Would
both?
yeah, sure, I have, but I was wondering if one might be more effective than the other because I don't know too much about manifestation mechanics.
Hmm. Well, like if you're an indigo, it depends what kind of indigo you are. Like there's different types and stuff like that. I'm sure you've read that stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
I probably type 3.
yeah, but like Just by being around people, like you're raising their vibration. Like that's just one thing, and you're
Mhm.
just showing people how to live and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you which one would be better because I believe in freedom of choice and free will. Whatever you
All
think
right.
is the best. That's the answer. And I know it sucks because like that's not the answer you wanted, but whatever you think is
Yeah.
best, man.
All right.
As an indigo,
Well, thank you.
you're kind of a leader in this stuff and helping people um, against holy shit, the fuck just fell. You're helping people against the Anunnaki and all that stuff. And that doesn't mean you gotta go out and fight people like or anything like that. Like no, it's just doing what you're already doing. You're already doing enough. But yeah, talk to Iron Text PMF. He is the expert when it comes to that stuff. When it comes to
All right.
indigos and what you should be doing and all that good stuff.
All right. Thanks.
One question for you: what makes you think you're an indigo? Real quick before you leave.
So I read in the article that when you look up in a bright part of the sky, you should see a bunch of particles and some moving, dashing particles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I definitely see that. And I my mom has always been very intuitive and clairvoyant,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'm pretty sure she might also be one, and so I'm thinking I might be one too.
Cool. Type three isn't that the type where like you have like different experience, like people you have different spirits coming in and out of your body, right?
Yeah, dude, I look back at my past and I see myself changing hobbies like every 3 to 6 months.
Have you died yet? Do you think you died before?
I don't think so.
All right, man. Thank you for coming up here. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
Let's
thank you.
see. We got people on Twitch. Also, you said, hold on. Let me see. I can barely see a person's aura, or is there a way to enhance that power? Yes, I'm not the expert on aura reading, so I don't know. I do know there's a way to enhance it. For people listening on my spaces, I'm on Twitch, twitch.tv/numbers and stars. Um, I'm giving priority to my Twitch people. If they want to chat, then I'll just respond to them immediately. What about using? Why are you asking me so many questions about blood? What's going on? What you got? What you got going on, Spinks? This person's asked me about like using blood for manifestation a couple times. Um, I think he has a body. I think he has a body in the closet. But yeah, any other questions before I go on? I forget what I was going to say because you guys immediately went into questions, and I'm thankful for that. But I don't think is anyone from the manifestation community. If not, then it's cool. It's like put an emoji up if you are. I don't think so. I'm gonna still keep doing it. I'm gonna do these manifestation spaces once a week. Mm, but yeah, oh man, a dude was just in here. Dang, you are Jabril. You're in the manifestation community. Oh, that's cool.
No, no, I'm not, bro. Actually, I had a question.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So, like, how can dreams aid in the manifestation process?
Um, visualization, but like you need a minute to like get really in control of your dreams. So I wouldn't use dreaming solely like soul dreams just to like manifest. But there are like little techniques and stuff that you can do.
Now, how would you? What would you be recommend? What would your recommendation be on trying to increase like dream lucidity?
Dream lucidity. Like the usual, like no phones, no blue light before like an hour before you go to sleep. There are certain drugs you can take. Like I forget what it is. Is it? I forget. Mugwort. I think. I don't know. I don't really like taking stuff just to dream specifically, but like taking care of yourself before you dream. Keeping a dream journal. That's like what's helped me the most, and just recording your
Mm,
dreams. Even if you don't dream of anything that night, you still go and you say I didn't dream of anything, and then you just keeping a dream journal. The blue light thing. Um, as soon as you wake up, you got to write in your dream journal because most people forget their dreams. Like 95% of people forget their dreams within their first 5 minutes.
definitely.
How do you work on controlling your dream? Who here has seen the movie with fucking the dude Leonardo DiCaprio? Um, what's it called? What's it called?
Inception.
Inception. Yes, yes. Who's seen Inception? Inception. Anybody in my chat? Have you seen Inception? Yep, Alec has. All you guys. So Inception, they have something that lets them know if they're in a dream or not, right? Like Leonardo DiCaprio, he had the thing that spun around. I forget all the other ones, but yeah, it's basically that. You just develop that. It's called I fucking forget what it's called. What the
A
official
totem.
no, like the real word for it, like in real life.
Oh, okay, okay. Nah, I
Yeah,
watched the movie like 5 times already, bro.
yeah. I forget what the word is called, but you do that. Like some people, they snap their fingers. If they can see their hands and snap their fingers, then that wakes them up in the dream, and now they can start moving around. Um, yeah. But, no, hold on. Someone asked how to control yourself in a dream, right? Yeah. So you get like a totem. Um, I don't do dream interpretations, man. Your thing about your dreams is that like they're all geared for you and your subconscious and your conscious and your higher self. It might be involved in there as well. There's the dream world is an entirely different place. Um, so there are some like common symbologies that can be shared across people and across cultures, but for the most part, you can only you can interpret your dreams. That's what I believe. Um, let's see. But yeah, there's different. Who's in here? Who's in here? But yeah, if you're from the manifestation community, come up here. I love to help you. I love to ask any questions you have about manifestation, how to make it more consistent, how to do all that stuff. But as far as dreaming goes, how to control your dreams, you want to. I guess we'll call it a totem. You want to make a totem for yourself. It can be anything. It can be counting to five. It can be slapping your own hand. It can be pinching yourself. Right, all that good stuff. And then you just make sure that usually after that totem you wake up in your dreams, right, and then you can just do stuff. I've only had like two lucid dreams. Usually dreams are like movies to me, and I try to interpret that for myself. But yeah, yeah. Hopefully that answers your question. What's up? Anybody else? Anyone can go. Oh, I guess it's my
I
spaces. Yeah, go ahead, Mr.
right. Do you have specific sets of visualization exercises you do to improve your ability to visualize? You know, to see the graphics
Oh no,
more clearer and stuff.
I don't. Not in particular. Like but like I guess like feeling things so you know what everything feels like. So like again, let's use our car example. If you want to manifest a car, knowing what the wheel feels like, knowing what your door feels like. It's hard to manifest a feeling that you haven't felt before. So just go outside and start just touching things, using your hands, smelling things, remembering these smells. I guess the better your memory is, the better you can visualize something. It's simple things like that.
Right.
It's not hard. Manifestation should not be hard. It's not difficult. People try to do all
Okay.
this stuff to make it
So
like.
it doesn't require like 4K graphics in your imagination. Because
I
I get the
mean,
sense that
the
of
more in
visualization.
detail, yeah, the more in detail
Okay.
you are, the better. Obviously.
Okay. Okay. Like when you visualize, do you just visualize something as like a static object? Say, for example, like the car example, right? Like,
Hmm.
is it just visualizing the car in front of you, or do you really visualize the whole scene where you purchase the car and you open the door and it smells great and all that, like a movie scene?
You can do a scene, right? But you can do a scene for sure. You can do a scene. Um, do I want to talk about triangulation today, or do I want to save it for when I have a bigger audience? I think I'll save it because triangulation is the specific method I do, and you can find out about triangulation in my book, Mechanics of Manifestation, talking about. Wait, what time is it? 7:43. We got about 15 minutes left. It's going to be an hour long spaces for the people, so they can come back and watch this. How would I try to contact myself in different timelines? As far as I know, there's no real ability to do that yet. I guess your dreams. Your dreams like the only way. But again, it's hard for you to find out that you're dreaming in your dreams. At least for me. Maybe it's easier for you. I've had. You said what? Say it again. Oh, I guess no one's talking. Okay. Um, Yeah, it's hard to find out that you're dreaming while you're dreaming. Like I've only had a couple dreams where I just realized that I was dreaming. At first, what happened for me, as soon as I realized I was dreaming, it was like I got ripped through a portal and I woke up. That's what it felt like. It's like it was is my dreams didn't want me to know that I was dreaming. It's very weird. My mind is very chaotic. I have a succubus. I have a succubus in the dream world. Like there's a certain room, and it's like if I open up that room, fucking, I call her Superhead. She'll jump and she'll unzip my pants, and it's like I don't want this. But yeah,
I'm not
uh,
gonna cap, bro. That's just happened to me like 3 separate times as well.
you have
It's kind of
Greece.
actually creepy. You wake up drained as hell.
Oh no, I'm different. I'm a freak. I ain't wake up drained. We have Greece, I think.
Yes, Grizz.
Grizz, what's up,
Grizz.
man? Oh, I know you, don't I? Don't I know you?
Yeah, you know. Yeah, I've been around. I've been around
So
the
hold
block.
on. The Sphinx person wants me to answer their blood question. You still haven't answered my question. Why are you asking questions about blood? Why haven't you answered my question about why you're asking about blood? You got a sacrifice? You got a sacrifice you're trying to do? But yeah, no. Go ahead, Grizz.
What's the topic? Is it manifestation? That's what we're talking about.
No, it's not about manifestation.
I just got in here. What's up?
We're talking about manifestation, dude. Yeah, let's end the title. Let's
Yeah,
see.
nigga, I just read the title. What's
Yeah.
up?
So why would it be about anything else? Come on, go. Do you have any questions, or you just up here?
Well, would you say manifestation is on the same guideline? Not guideline, but the same. What's the word? Like, is it almost similar to prayer? I had a conversation with somebody, and they were trying to like downplay manifestation. I was like telling them, bro, like it's no different than you doing prayers.
Well, prayer is one form of manifestation, and the reason why prayer was so powerful as a manifestation method
Yeah,
was because we were in the age of Pisces, right? I do believe that we're still under the effects of astrology until whoever the powers that be decide that astrology is no more. I do think that's coming at some point. But yeah, prayer. But now we're in the age of Aquarius. Prayer doesn't really is not as effective. It still is effective for some people, but yeah, it's not as
yeah,
effective. But
like I think I seen somebody speak on that before. Like, if enough people believe in that being that, which I guess us being under the energy of Pisces, so if everybody in the collective is under that energy, they'll like that. That would be the new guidelines type of thing. Like that would be the new rules, or you know, the setting, the environment, right?
mhm.
So, but what about how Gary tries to?
Me and Gary have two different beliefs when it comes to my manifestation.
Okay, but what do you think about that though? Do you think that's like BS? Like, what's your opinion?
Do I think what is BS? Go ahead, say it one more time.
The prayer is being pray.
Yeah, I think religions. This is not going to be an Anunnaki space, but really quick, I think that most religions are just predatory in general, and like they've only been used to control people. I do think it's done a lot of good for the most part, but like overall, I think religions are not healthy for humanity.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can agree with that. And you're summoning, depending on what you say. Like if you say Amen, you're summoning Amen Ra, like into your presence. Like he's actually there. So like it's just you don't want these people around you. That's all. No, I mean, at least I don't.
Got you. One more question. So how do you? So would you say different numbers, life paths, would apply manifestation in different ways? It might work better for them.
Yo, Sphinx, what's going on, man? Why are you cussing out my other followers? You get one warning, bro. Better stop. Don't call anybody a bitch. I don't care what happened. All right. Yeah, I think numerology and astrology can affect like slightly, like not it won't be major because you still have everything you need. As a human being, you have everything you need already. Now, astrology can influence
Yeah.
that. For example, I said earlier how like Gary's a Capricorn and he can manifest material things better, whereas like if you're a Pisces, you have a lot of Pisces energy. You can dream and use your dreams a bit better. But again, for the most part, everyone can manifest the same way or manifest in their own way. Like you have everything you need to manifest already.
Mm, okay.
Mm,
Okay.
I'm sad. No one from the community joined, but that's okay. I think they will eventually if I keep doing this. Um, Rules, man. For everybody in here, y'all all know me. Y'all know how I tweet. But for the people, I'm in a community with like a bunch of girls. I think they're all girls, and I'm trying to teach them about manifestation. So when they do come in here, y'all be on your best behavior. I swear to God.
Yeah, I want to say you ain't got no hoes in here. I mean, no women. All right, we respecting these
No
women.
women,
Bro.
and
We
they might listen to the
respecting these
recording.
women.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh damn.
Yeah, they might listen to recording. There's a reason this is recorded. This is for them. I made it specifically for them, but no one came today. But don't worry.
Yeah,
If I keep doing these,
that was very
eventually they'll come.
bad.
All right, so it's 7:50. I'm gonna close it down. Anyone have any questions, anything like that? Thank you everybody for coming to my spaces about manifestation. Thank you for everybody on stream. I appreciate you all, you guys. Um, how'd you manifest as a Virgo cat? Watch what you eat. Virgo controls the stomach. What you eat is what you ate.
Yo, wait, hold on. Then you might as well give me my little thing, the
Nope,
cancer cat.
nope.
Ah, come on, bro.
Come here next week. That's when I host another manifestation
Just real
spaces.
quick, real quick. I know you got it like that. I know you got the idea.
I don't hear anybody. It's almost like people stop talking. Anyways, thank you everybody for coming to my spaces. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you, Grizz. Come up here next time. I'll answer your question. Thank you, Jabril. Thank you, MMR. Thank you, Booster Phoenix. Thank you, Nick Park. Shout out to all my Twitch people. Follow me on Twitch. I'll answer your questions first if you go on Twitch. You should have asked me on Twitch, bro. So my Twitch is twitch.tv/numbers and stars. Numbers and stars. That's twitch.tv/numbers and stars. Give me a follow. I'm trying to build up my Twitch. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you, Spinks. Thank you, Rizzo Realm. I saved the space and I'm going to upload this video to my YouTube. Maybe. I always lie. Thank you, Alfie. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you for commenting on my Twitch. I appreciate you. Shout out to Alec the Way. Shout out to everybody else. Rothschild. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Love you all. Peace. Great spaces, right? Beautiful spaces. Clap, 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 clap. Alfie, shout out to you. You followed me 5 minutes ago. Who are you? I wish people would just tell me who they are and if they know me. Because, like, now I know you, right? But, yeah. Anything else? I'm hungry as a motherfucker, bro. Hungry as a... Are horses hungry? I follow you on X. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Alfie. I appreciate you. We are at... How many followers are we at? We're at 34 followers. Yeah, we're still streaming. I mean, you can hear me, right? Yeah, we're still streaming. We're at 34. Oh, you're in bronze. Cool, 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 cool. 34 followers. We're almost there. We're at like what, 26 like last week? Now we're at 34. We're slowly but surely climbing up. All right. So, yep, I'm going to upload this to my YouTube because I have a haircut. Yeah, I have a haircut. That's the only reason I wasn't uploading the other ones. I was looking like a mess. Can't be doing that. I got hoes that watch me, man. I got girls that watch me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you a hoe. But nah. Yeah. All right. I'm going to stop talking before I incriminate myself even more. But thank you. And I'll answer your blood question next week. Come here next week, Spinks. Thank you for coming. Thank you for keeping my chat active. Thank you, Riza, for coming every day. Thank you, Alec the Bass. Alec the Boss, my bad. Thank you, Alfie. Thank you, Elra Ox. Thank you for come up to my every stream. You loyal. You my day one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rothschild 33. I like you. I like you. Elra Ox. I already said thank you. I'll just say thank you twice. Yeah, man. Peace. I'm in the stream. Thank you. Let's see. Where do I go? Oh yeah, my OPS.